Hello everybody and welcome to the installation tutorial of the MQL suite. Let's start by downloading the zip file that contains the installer. You'll find the file in the page dedicated to your broker on our website, mqlsuite.com. The link to the page will be provided to you by your broker or directly by us via email. We download the installer by clicking on this button and then we wait for the download to be complete. We bring the folder to the desktop. We open it and copy these two folders. Now we go to the MetaTrader, click on File, Open Data Folder, MQL4, and we paste the folders in this directory. We replace the files. We refresh and close the folder. Now let's open the MT4 Navigator. We right-click on an indicator, we refresh, scroll down, and as you can see, here we have the installer. We open a chart in the default profile, a chart that does not contain any indicator, neither of the MetaTrader nor of the suite. We load the installer, double-click, OK, yes. Now we wait for the installation to be complete and then activate the license through the license profile. Once the installation is complete, this message appears. We click on OK and the platform is restarted. Once the platform has been reopened, we have to activate the license. We go to the 001 license profile, the first one of the utility section. Before entering the email, let's go to Tools, Options, Expert Advisors, and verify that this option is checked. Allow DLL imports. While we are here, we also allow automated trading. Uncheck these two options and press OK. Now we type in or copy and paste the email address associated with the trading account. The license is checked, the status is active, and now, to complete the setup of the MQL suite, we go to the 004 data load profile, again of the utility section. The data load is the expert advisor we use to create our customized lists of symbols. They are used by the navigation tools and various other indicators. In order to use the suite, we have to set up the lists correctly. First of all, the symbols entered in the lists have to be visible in the market watch of the MetaTrader. Moreover, the symbols have to correspond exactly to those used by the broker. If the symbols are different, or if the symbols are not contained in the market watch, the data load will color them red. The symbols will be recognized as incorrect, even if there are spaces at the beginning or at the end of the symbols. As red symbols are not recognized by the instruments, all the symbols have to be black. If a symbol turns orange, it means it's already present elsewhere. Once we have correctly compiled the lists, they have to be saved. Now let's see how to do all that with the first method. First, we open the market watch. We right-click on any symbol and then on Show All. Each broker typically uses different symbols, and almost all brokers offer different types of accounts to which are associated particular symbols. For each broker, we provide preset lists for each type of account. To load them, we close the market watch. We go to the Upload List menu. We select the appropriate list, and the data load automatically uploads the symbols and arranges them in the three categories: Forex, Indices, and Commodities. The account I'm using for this demonstration uses the suffix C at the end of most symbols. So we'll select the list which contains the suffix C. As you see, the symbols have become black. We only have currency pairs in the Forex list, only indices in the index list, and commodities in the appropriate one. Now we have to correct the red symbols. In this platform, the Hong Kong index is now called HK50. I removed the letters that are not needed, and as you can see, the symbol has turned black. Japan 225 is no longer available, so it can be removed. The natural gas symbol does not contain a C. I remove it and press Enter. All symbols are black, so at this point we can save the lists. If we want to make some changes before saving, we can do it manually. In this regard, we suggest not to enter more than 28 symbols in a Forex list, because some dashboards, particularly the best and worst in the 04 profile and the master trend in the profile number 11, are set to work with 28 symbols. For the exotic pairs, for example, we recommend you use one of the custom lists. The different lists can then be equipped directly from the menu of the indicator that uses them. To save, we open the MQL Suite Symbol List menu and then click on Saved Symbols for MQL Suite. The lists have been saved. At this point, if the MetaTrader has just been installed, we have to download the historical data of the financial instruments. We open the Download History menu and click on Download History from Broker. Usually the procedure requires a few minutes. When the word Done appears at the end of all the symbols, the suite is ready to work. Never save the lists with the word Done at the end of the symbols, as it will be incorporated in the symbols and they'll turn red. Let's try and do that. See, all the currency pairs are now red and unrecognizable to the navigation and analytical tools. Should we make this mistake, here's how to quickly fix it. We have the Manage Suffix menu. It can be used to add or remove a suffix simultaneously from all the symbols of a list. This is the suffix field. We type in the suffix we want to add or remove. In this case, Done. We press Enter. Open the Manage Suffix menu. We choose Add or Delete from the appropriate list. In this case, we want to delete the suffix we wrote from the Forex list. We click here, and as you can see, with one click, the suffix disappeared from all currency pairs. Now that we fixed the error, we save again the list, and we are ready to use the suite. Let's move on to the second method to set up the data load. We create our symbol list through the Market Watch. We open it, right-click on any symbol, and then click on Symbols. From here, we can render visible entire categories or individual symbols, highlighting them and using the controls Hide and Show. We create the full list of symbols we want to have available, and then we open the Upload List menu and click on Upload List from Market Watch. Using this command, the symbols are not placed in the appropriate categories. Once loaded, we have to arrange them manually. As you can see, right now we have most commodities in the index list and most indices in the commodities list. We have to move them one by one, cutting and pasting. Once the changes are complete, we can save the lists. The last function of the data load we have not seen yet allows us to load the latest lists that have been saved. We've just made some changes, we didn't save them, we're not satisfied, and we want to go back to the previous list. We open the menu MQL Suite Symbol List and click on Upload Symbols from Lists. And as you can see, we are back to the previous list. As I said, the lists are used by the navigation tools and by the dashboards. All the tools that employ the lists have a menu to select the reference list. Here, for example, we have the navigator. We open the indicators list, navigator, symbol list function. We open the drop-down menu and we select the list we're interested in. Forex, Index, Commodities, Index plus Commodities, Forex plus Index plus Commodities, Custom 1 and Custom 2. We also have the current symbol option, which can be used for tools like Net Change or EMA Dashboard when placed at the bottom of the chart to obtain only the analysis relating to the observed symbol. It obviously makes no sense to use it for the navigator. Finally, we have the custom indicator list that can be compiled directly from here, from the menu of the indicator, by entering the symbols in the appropriate slots. In conclusion, in the data load profile, we have the Expert Advisor Restore profile. When a profile is altered or damaged and we want to go back to the original version, we can download it from here. We click on the profile's name, then on Yes, and as you can see, the profile has been restored. If we were to alter the data load profile by closing the window containing Restore Profile, we go to the default profile and load the Expert Advisor Restore Profile on an empty chart. We find Restore Profile in the MT4 Navigator under Expert Advisor, MQL Suite Utilities, Restore Profiles. Once the expert is on, we download the data load profile. At last, in the data load profile, we have an add-on section for any profiles or additional services. Where available, they can be downloaded from here. That's all for this tutorial. See you soon and good trading from MQL Suite.